Hi, Betty.
Kelly.
Some things remain the same. Doesn't matter which season. So, a couple of interesting things happened. Um, I need to shout out two authors whose books have come out. So we need to wish, well, it was already out, but like happy release date, belated to Tasneem Alam because the world's tilted, babe. It is
Yes.
out. And there was this post where she says we didn't have to wait long for book 2.
Yeah, I like that.
What does that mean? And
Oh,
when can I read it?
that is very good news because I can't stop thinking about Josh and Rose. Just saying.
Right? It's like, and
Yeah,
then what the fuck did she remember? What the fuck happened?
exactly. Why is she's sorry? Hmm.
Mm,
We
mm.
need to know.
And Anna J, her blood plagues were released.
Yes. Shout out. Blood demands blood.
Blood demands blood. We have given our blood, by the way. We'll give it again for book 2, mind you. Because there is a butcher. Things are gonna happen.
And I have a feeling about that butcher.
Right? I seem to recall this ending with a lot of blood and a lot of things to still understand. Hmm.
So yeah, we definitely need book 2.
We do. And, maybe it would be fun to talk to Anna if she's willing. No? Just,
That would be amazing.
asking for a friend. It's always me. Um, apart from that, Betty, I know you were a very busy girl in terms of reading. I was not very busy this past week because I was kind of biding my time because I knew something was coming. And it did. I got Wrath by Emma Marie Blair, the second book in the Written in Sin duet. And Lord, honey, did I just dive in? I mean, I already loved Saint. In book 2, the love doesn't quite encompass it, right? The story, oh man, carousel of feelings, ups and downs, ups and downs. Fucking amazing. um, I did have to do some things that I usually don't, like look at the later down the book because I was like, oh my god, what happened? So I needed to go and check. So Emma, I told you, I was like, I never do that.
No, that's normally me.
Exactly. No, this was me this time because I was like, so I needed to kind of have a little look just to make sure that my thoughts were appeased, at least for the time being. Because then there's like all hell breaking loose several times in the book. I loved it. Loved it. Will buy both of them in paperback for my book trophies. And because sometimes when you kind of, when you like an author, then you go back and you buy Ashfall and you start reading it. So that's what I'm reading now is Ashfall. But then, Betty, I have, and I know we've already talked about this. There's two little booklets we need to read, two little novellas that we have. The Disastrous Dating Saga by Laura Harnett and Tiffany Taylor. They are now in our Kindles. So as
Yes.
soon as I'm done with Ashfall, I'll be diving into that. And then last but not least, I've been following this author on Instagram for a while, Liz Shipton, and I always laugh at her posts. There's a lot of them kind of making fun of herself again and authors, right? Like typing down weird names and then not remembering the name as you go on, right? And then I saw this one book that she was kind of promoting, and I was like, oh, hmm. So I went ahead and, of course, Kindle bought it. So that's my next read is actually Dot Slash Magic by Liz Shipton. I'm very curious. I kinda started already just having a little look, and I'm loving it, but we'll talk about that later once I actually get the gist of it, but her page is so much fun that I was like, "It's time." I've seen this too many times, her going by, and I was like, "It's time for me to have a look-see." So, we're gonna get to read Liz Shipton, and I'm very curious. But now I know you've been a busy, busy girl.
Yes, I have. I have. So, um, I think last time we spoke, I was reading Mystical Enchantment.
You were starting Sloan,
Philip,
yeah.
yeah, Sloan Noir. Loved the story of Kira and Vane.
Mm,
Because it's a story of a fated mm, couple.
mhm,
And so, but it's I love the story because it's not only is their story of coming together, and it's also a story of fighting evil and like saving a kingdom. So everything everything together, it's like I ate the book. I did not read it, I ate the book. It's yeah, and it will be my book trophy for sure. It's already on my basket, ready to order. I'm just yeah, just waiting. If I need to check if I'm going to add a couple of more, and then Amazon, do you do your thing. So yeah, that was I read that, and then I went straight to a series. I'm not sure if it is duology or uh I don't know. It is dark fantasy romance. That is the series. And at the moment I am reading The Tale of Kindred Flames. That was sent by the amazing Sandra Winter. Sandra, I am loving. I This is one of those books that I am always saying, one more chapter, and then I'll do something functional. One more chapter, and I will go to sleep. One more. Yeah. So this is the story of a halfling. She's and again, this one that I'm reading is already published,
mm,
and I'm reading it so we can then do the arc of the second one. I can't wait because I think I'm almost finishing the first one. And as I was telling you, Kelly, I smell a cliffhanger. So this is the story about a halfling. She's half witch and half fire fae that lives in the water kingdom. And she's hated by
credits.
everyone. She's a princess, and even her mother hates her. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm getting into
okay.
the I'm getting into the why she is fire. I'm
Mm,
getting into that. So yeah, and for some treaty with the elder, whatever, she is kind of kidnapped by the king of the fire, of the fae.
details.
Yeah, like,
Details.
but you know those kidnapping that I kind of like it. Oh, that's okay. I
Yeah.
can stay here. So I'm enjoying. It's great. So this first book, The Tale of Kindred Flames, not sure if I already mentioned, but the Tale of Kindred Flames is already
Mhm.
released.
Available.
I really recommend, and then I will dive into the second one, which is The Tale of Longing Flames, and I can't wait. And again, I don't know if it will be a trilogy or a duology, no idea, but I'm down to it.
The prologue, we'll
Um,
see. And then you'll tell me, of course.
Yes, yeah, I will definitely tell you because I'm really enjoying. This is the first books that we are reading from Sandra. So and I really like am enjoying the writing, the story, the plot, the new
Okay.
characters. Loving
Mm.
it.
Fun.
Well, then, we were the arc of the first book, the first book of the duology from Briella, Briella Brezo. The first book will be released on the 30th of April of this month, but we are already ready to do the arc of the second one, and I can't wait for it. The second one is Their Tethered Truth. The first one is Their Tangled Fates. I also recommend. It's humans and
Mhm.
elves. So yeah, it's great. It's great. I really enjoy it, and it's also on my basket.
Mhm, mhm. That
Yes,
book haul that you're clearly preparing on Amazon. Fair.
yes, yes.
So, well, I know that last episode we mentioned something about fires and
And a
firefighters.
protocol that we had to
Was
follow. Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna be talking to someone about it?
Well, I think we definitely need, because there are
Mm.
some questions that we need answers.
Let's just call Mira then. Let's hide her.
Yes, let's get her.
So, hi, Mira. It's a pleasure to finally welcome you to the InkAddicts podcast. We've been, chatting and kind of waiting to group you in. So it's good to finally see you.
It's good to be here.
We might have a couple of questions for you because, first of all, you popped our cherry for
I'm
Sapphic.
proud. I'm
We
proud of it.
hadn't read any Sapphic romance before, so the cherry is yours. You popped it. But now, I mean, a lot of questions about that book, which, by the way, people, if you don't know what we're talking about, that's the first problem. It's Burn Protocol. Go pick it up. But also, it's been out for nearly a month. So then we're going to kind of start asking you, like, so what's next?
Hmm.
But before we go into the what's next, which will be kind of looking for something, let's go back to Burn Protocol, right? And how it comes along. So, what inspired you for this story? What's the inspiration behind it?
A breakup.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I broke off my relationship
Mm.
and I got heavily into sapphic reading. Um, and this was July last year, and I picked up my first sapphic book. Um, so that's a relatively short period, actually. And I read some really good books and also some really bad ones. And I was like, I, I, I can do better. I need better. So let's write better. And that's
Wait, wait, wait,
started.
wait. Like, you have thought about being a writer, but this was the it moment when you said, like, I want to write.
Yes and no. I have written before, quite a lot actually, but never sapphic and never romance. It was kind of actually something I was like, I've written a lot of horror and a lot
Oh, Kelly. Ooh,
of
Horror?
did you
horror.
say horror?
Yes. um, but never romance. And this was the moment where it indeed clicked, and I was like, I felt the need for it, and it wasn't there in the way I wanted to see it. And then I decided I'll have to write it myself. Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly.
You're very welcome.
Keep that spark going. But if we can ask for just a little bit of, if you ever find the time, a horror one, just saying.
There might be some plans in the works.
Okay.
May
It's more Kelly area. Horror, I already have my life.
Like, I'm down with that. Like, that
Well, that's the most scariest thing is something real.
fair. All right. Now, Betty, would you like to take the next one?
Yes. I would like to know if the dynamic between the characters evolved during the writing, or like you already said that you read a lot of sapphic books, but did the relationship between them evolve during the writing, or you already had a plan before writing?
When I write, I kind of have a blueprint of sorts, but it's a very point A to point B to point C. And anything that happens in between there is their story. So there was a lot of things happened during the story that I was not prepared for. That took me by surprise a lot, actually. So I would say it grew. It really grew. Yeah, I knew beforehand there was going to be a standoff, and I knew Elena was going to be icy and Maya was going to be warm. Um, that was basically it character wise. So the rest really, yeah, it really grew. Yeah.
Nice. Since you're talking about the characters themselves, right? So you went very specific with Elena on the firefighter portion, right, of it, like technicality of it. I mean, what were the challenges of trying to balance keeping the emotional arc and also making sure it doesn't feel fake and actually adding these technicalities of the firefighter? How did you balance this?
With a lot of stress. Uh, I did a lot of research. I listened to podcasts. I read books of real firefighters. I watched documentaries. I didn't go into shows actually. Um, for the very specific reason that when you watch a movie or a show, it feels realistic, but it hardly really is. And I wanted to prevent that from sneaking into the book where it was like interesting but not real to a firefighter, for example. If a firefighter picks up this book, it has to at least 90% feel like, oh yeah, this could happen. Um, so that was a bit stressful, and it took a lot of research, but I hope I pulled it off.
Well, it made us
I
kind of
think it did.
understand Elena's like personality and the way she handles things, right? So
Yeah.
I think it was very good to have there. Yeah, and as Kelly was saying, is a kind of great to see. Oh, they went and they just took out the fire.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the problem with the books that I read was exactly that. It was firefighters, but there was no firefighting,
Yeah,
and I want to see that too. I like to get really close with the characters, and um, that's why I write in the first person as well. I want to like have the reader feel what they feel and see what they see, experience that. And you cannot do that if you're not actually getting the action, the firefighter action in this case. Yeah.
And and you do feel it. I mean, to be honest, like one of the things that I liked is that yes, it's a romance, but also there's a lot of emotional weight to Elena's job, right? Because it's not just not everything works out perfectly. Not everything is pretty, which means it will also leave an emotional weight and a scar behind. So
yeah,
either you got that or it was all just hearts and flowers, and that would never make sense, right? You would never get that weight because that's what weighs Elena down. It does and it doesn't in the sense that she loves what she does, but there
yeah,
is always going to be a weight to it because you
yeah,
pay for that, right?
Well,
with your life. So
that's first responders. That's what I respect
Yep.
most about them.
Yep.
Is their jobs might seem cool or sexy, but there's so much heaviness behind it, and maybe not for every single one of them, but
Yeah.
yeah, but there's always a cost, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
always a cost.
They
So
see things that we can only imagine, and they have to go through it and be prepared for the next one. So yeah, I also have major respect for them. Major respect. Yeah, true.
and since we're talking about this kind of, emotions, and
Uh-huh.
was there any scene that was pivotal, that you felt was pivotal while you were writing it?
There were actually a few. Um, for me personally, there is a scene in the storm train that
Mhm.
is very, very personal. And I think story wise, that set some things up. Um, and there is a scene more toward the um, second half of the book in the metro.
Mhm.
I think that one was for the story most pivotal. Yeah. Um, but that was also the most fun one to write. The most rewarding one. I should say it like that. The most rewarding one to write.
Okay.
Um, which unfortunately, right before the release, something similar happened in real life in Spain. And I had to include that in the first page of the book because it's kind of eerily similar to that scene, and that was really heartbreaking to have that play out in real life. So that kind of taints that feeling I have about that scene as well. But yeah,
Yeah, it's an additional weight to it.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Betty?
So on the other side, we have their relationship, right? So how did you approach building that slow burn tension throughout the story?
That was actually for me really hard because I like to, a part of me is like, get to the point, but getting to the point was not getting to the point with them. Um, so every time I was like, okay, maybe now I should make a move, I was like, nope, nope. And I had to reel it back in. And then I had to see, like, can I at least skate around the edges a little bit? How far would they go? How would they respond? And that was really a search. Um, but that was also a lot of fun, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet, I bet. And now that the book is out, so like what's the reader response that you like? Are the reader's response like compared to what were you expecting, or are like, I'm assuming that there is always like a wish, right? Like an assumption of what's going to happen. Is it
Yeah,
matching?
it's the most scary thing. It's really daunting to put something out there, and now suddenly people have opinions on it. Because I send out arcs, you two read it, and the thing with that is, everybody that read the arc, near everybody, I knew at some level.
Mm.
So even though you get a response, the brain does that thing like, oh, they say it because they like me. And when you put it out there, that buffer is not there. And that's really daunting and also really interesting because then you like see what people feel and what they think. And fortunately, it's pretty the same as the arc readers thought. So I feel very blessed.
The told you moment. Like, told you I was.
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah. Um, So yeah, I feel really, really blessed. And of course it's I don't think any story can be for everybody. So I'm sure there's people that may not
Well,
like it as much.
but that's for every genre, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
But to answer your question, you said like there must be a wish. My wish was that it would at least reach people that can like disappear in the story. And I had plenty of responses and messages that affirmed that people did. And I was gonna be happy with even one person, so I'm multiple happy.
That's good to know. Yeah.
That's good.
All right. Hmm. So I'm thinking
Hmm.
rapid fire.
Yes. Or
Yeah.
no, do you want?
Up to the ladies. Ladies' choice, Betty.
Mira, are you ready to the
I
fire?
She
let's
got the protocols down, right? So
I have the protocols down. I think I can stand the heat.
hmm, because I will only
Okay.
touch the what comes after we go through the rapid fire.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Because then she'll be too tired not to tell us the truth.
I
Yeah.
see you. I see you. Trick.
Mhm.
Because of strategy.
Always. Okay, let's go. Who fell first?
Elena.
Who fell harder?
Elena.
I actually agree. One word for their dynamic.
Sparks.
Mm, agreed. Okay. Banter or silence? Rule follower or rule breaker?
Depends on who.
True. Okay. Okay.
That's a good question. A good answer.
All right. Thing you loved writing the most
I cannot answer that.
because it's still to come.
I cannot answer that.
I think it's the spicy one you can answer.
I love
Yeah,
all
this is
my
G,
children
right?
equally.
Okay. Okay. But was there one scene that hurt you the most while writing?
Yes. Yes, the storm trike. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Firehouse or off-duty moments?
Firehouse.
Mm,
Firehouse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One song that fits them.
Burn Me Beautiful.
Ooh. Okay. Hmm. Describe the book in 3 words.
Hot. Messy.
Hmm.
Emotional.
Agree. Okay.
I'm happy you agree.
I agree with you. Okay. Did they ever really stand a chance at just staying professional? And here the options are yes, no, or absolutely not.
Sorry?
No. So, was there ever an option for them to remain strictly professional?
No.
I can see that her no is absolutely not.
Clearly, I
Why do you even ask this question?
that.
No.
Okay, okay. First glance, tension or indifference?
Tension.
Who noticed first?
Maya.
Who is worse at hiding it?
Ah, Maya.
Agreed. Um, although Elena thinks she hides it better than she actually does.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
where I yeah.
knows, dear. Just stop, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
They all
I think
know.
that's a trait. Yeah, I think that's a trait of everybody that is in love. They feel that they are being very discreet.
Yeah.
They have like puppy eyes, but it's like I'm so discreet.
Yeah,
I'm
and she's
totally not
definitely
looking.
not
Totally
like
not.
Catalina.
no, like I don't know, I don't like them.
Nope, nope. They don't make me feel anything. Mm-mm.
I feel nothing when I when I see them. I feel nothing.
Nothing. Right. Okay. Okay. One look or one touch.
One look.
Says we shouldn't, but means it the least.
Elena.
Fair. Accidental proximity or fully intentional.
Fully intentional.
Who replays moments in their head at 2 a.m.?
Maya.
Who's
Very
more
much.
likely to break protocol off duty?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Elena.
Off duty.
Duty.
On the off duty. Yeah.
Internal screaming or external chaos?
Eternal screaming.
Who texts first? And who types, deletes, and types again?
Maya texts first and also types and deletes. Yeah.
I can see that happening long, like many times.
Yeah.
Jealousy, subtle or catastrophic?
Depends on who.
Okay. If tension had a sound, is it silence or a siren?
Silence.
Okay, okay. Very well. And now. So now that we've had our friends, right? Maya and Elena,
hmm
what do the readers expect from you next? Same emotional fire or completely different direction now?
Um, Same emotional fire. I don't think I can write any other way, to be honest. um, Different direction, but same kind of direction.
Hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other hints at something we need to keep an eye out?
Something you can share?
It's going to be the same universe.
Huh. The same universe. I'm like, so much to play. Okay. 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 All right. Now, just kind of going a little bit back because I have a couple of questions here that, I'm burning to ask. Suave. Okay, if they had a shared playlist, like, would we be crying in the dark or questioning decisions?
Probably both.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think we kind of have the majority of the questions we were thinking about, Betty.
Yeah, like yeah, I just like if you want to say a little bit like something about your next step to our audience, please feel free to do it now
74
because
people that follow us.
yeah, yeah, and we will just like like maybe that 74 people know other people and who knows. So
Obviously.
what's next and what can we like expect from you if you can say anything because we
There is going to be a next book.
yeah
Um, and it will have people you've met before in the
okay
same universe. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it will have the emotional damage, but in a different way.
Mm.
Um, it will obviously be a story on its own, and new ventures to explore.
Mhm.
So people out there in YouTube and Instagram, follow Mira
Spotify.
and Spotify, exactly. Yeah, follow Mira for more books, for
Mhm.
more protocols and burns. Yeah.
Tension. So
Yes,
much tension.
yeah, because
Mm.
we will
Oh, no.
definitely follow you.
I'm already signing up for the arc of this second book. Mira, I don't know where you need me to sign, but just let me know. A girl can go
You're
anything.
already in.
We
You are
should
already in.
we should inform our guests that one of the things that when they accept to be here, they are also accepting to be to have us on their ARC team. Like
On their lives, because then we ping people and annoy the shit out of them. But it's
yeah,
details.
because
Something that goes both ways, though. So hey,
We have fun. We have fun.
we have
We're all very professional people.
fair.
yeah, very much.
Fucking seconds, huh? That's how much I lasted.
Yeah, I think I don't think even the tie saves me. Like,
Tried.
but yeah, yeah.
Your color a
Too
little bit.
bad. You rock it. I'm like,
Yeah, it's you have style for it. Like we are just Kelly and
we're,
I. We need to
No, you
clearly
well
cosplaying.
beautifully. I love it, and you should wear it more often.
Thank you. We did it just for you.
We
I
did it
love
just for you.
it.
I heard that you also had some questions for us.
I do. I'm very curious.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah. So I'm coming from a different perspective here. And I would like to know what is a trope you can never read again and one that you cannot get enough of?
Can never read again. I think me and Betty agree. Miscommunication.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
yeah,
It's painful.
it's painful. I must say, it's even painful when it's from the FMC,
Mhm.
but we don't like even when it comes from the MMC or the other part. Like, yeah, we don't like miscommunication. It's like, yeah.
The Betty core comes out and kills people. That's what happens.
I think this one frustrates so many readers actually.
Right? Because it's like, can you please stop and listen? Come on.
Mm.
Like, can you focus, 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 focus? Yeah.
Miscommunication happens, but having it happen just for the sake of drama is not helping us. Right?
You can have miscommunication because people are not in sync in that moment, or but being momentary, right? Or specific to a situation, not throughout like 4 books or 5 books or what. 'Cause they're like,
And when and when one thing is okay, there is a miscommunication because someone was lying to you
that's fair.
or lying to the couple or to the main characters. But the other thing is you just need to ask the person that is right next to you. Like if they are there, just ask them. Those are
Grown people
very
talk, right?
yeah, like that,
Okay,
that
now tropes we can't get enough of. Betty, I'll let you answer yours because it's not going to be the same as me.
well, I'm a I'm a romantic girl. Like enemies to lovers, forced proximity. Those you also like those, Kelly.
Sure and die.
Touch her and fucking die. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I
and
like when
obsession protection.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I like stalkers.
I'm still gonna snip that and make it a meme. I like stalkers. The problem, I like
That was beautiful, though.
I think Layla Faye is right now very proud of you, Betty, for coming out and
That's my
saying,
girl.
"I love you." Stalkers it is.
Yeah, like yeah.
Fair, I
You
also
can,
like a good stalker.
yeah.
But
Doesn't.
I'm still touch her and die. I mean, touch her and die for me will always be like,
I
Or who
think,
did this to you?
yeah, the who did this to you, followed by touch her and die stalker.
yeah, no, I'm in. I don't know what it is, but
I
I'm in. It's like,
I can see in the future Mira writing a third book about trope. Please, no miscommunication,
yeah,
especially
that's the only thing we ask. There's no
when the person
miscommunication.
is
Or if
right
it
there.
is, it's a situation or a moment in time. We're books? Okay. Well, we're signing up anyhow. That's fine. How
Oh,
many ever?
there's gonna be more than four. It's gonna be the fourth.
Oh, the fourth is the. Betty, I have a feeling we are now signing up for life.
I think so. At least for the next 2 years.
I have a
Fair
feeling
enough.
that we need more time in the day. We want to read everything.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Miss Mira. Any other questions?
We talked about this being your first sapphic romance.
Mm-hmm.
What were your expectations before going in?
Mm-hmm.
And was there anything you were surprised with?
I
I
already go, Betty.
sorry, yeah.
Go, go, go,
No,
go.
I went to with the expectation of is a book about two characters. See, like and I loved it. So yeah,
I had
it was
some.
a genre that I never like read, but if you ask me why, like for no reason.
There will be
For
more
no
now.
and thank you for like making me read uh but I really like, yeah, I liked it, yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy that I got you to read it.
Yeah, you made me. I didn't want to.
It's
I'm joking.
part of my charm.
Mira. I
True.
was like,
Yeah.
we'll read this book and you will like it.
Everyone watching this,
Read the book.
Wait, I
Yeah.
need to buy a pendulum.
It's like, you will read this
Yes.
book.
But Kelly, what about you? I'm curious.
Mm, I already had a little bit of expectation from the fact that I kind of read some of Mira's stuff she had on the page. And I was like, oh, like, oh, okay. But on the other side, it's a bit like Betty in the sense that what I want is a good story,
A good story, a good read.
regardless of everything else,
Yeah.
regardless of intimacy, non intimacy, closed door, open door, whatever you want to add, right?
Yeah.
If there is no plot, no emotional damage,
Spice
for
just for the
me,
spice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, what I was very happy to find was layered characters because both of them have their own backstory. So it's not like they bump in a coffee shop and hi, okay? Because that is like, oh, fun. No, thank you. A pamphlet is for someone else. They have their backstories, they have their own pains to go through, which they do. They need to come to grips with some certain things. Again, I don't do spoilers. I do faces instead of spoilers. Um, but they need to come to grips with certain things. They need to own up to their decision. Um, and I really did love Elena and her story. So that was the outcome for me, was like loved, especially Elena, because I do love the icy version. It's always the grumpy, the icy. But then you understand the why. And if I get to understand the why and I love the why, I'm in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was very happy to love Elaine.
I'm
Yeah.
very happy to hear that. It's from you both actually a dream answer because in the end it's a story and I think is a little underestimated sometimes. But a story is a story, and it's either good or not, no matter who the couple is.
Correct. It could, yes, it could be two
and
ATs. It doesn't
yeah,
Mhm.
and
matter.
yeah, we never kind of go like very personal here, but I'll just a tiny personal thing. When I was reading in a previous relationship that I had, I my job was important, but he didn't give me that
Mm.
importance. uh, I had to be the one that, okay, you do your dreams and I'll just stay here. So right, reading about those two women that they might love, like, but they are first. I was like, okay, I want to be like this. I need to be like this. I should have been like this. Mo-
I
so
think that's where I wrote it from that perspective, actually, as
yeah,
well.
and I truly, I was like, like seeing myself, not seeing myself importantly, but seeing what I should have done, because
Yeah,
in the end,
yeah,
they,
yeah.
right, like, I was going to spoil. Sorry.
Those spoilers. That's
Yeah, I
the moment
know.
where you do faces.
Yeah. In the end, and I'm not having a stroke.
Before someone calls 911, there's a lady on the interwebs and she's having a stroke.
She's not
Said
okay.
help.
Yeah, but
Said help.
yeah,
Yeah. In uniform, probably.
Well, in that case, Betty, throw yourself on the floor. If that gets you
yeah,
someone in
and
a nice
I
uniform,
need to to untie this. Yeah,
Oh, let's
oh,
be
oh,
honest.
yeah,
Hot,
sexy patient.
right?
Yeah, but yeah, but as I was saying that, yeah, in that, like, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
Glad to hear that.
strong women.
I'm very, very, very happy that you recognized parts of that. Um, yeah, that makes me very proud, actually. Thank you. Mm, let's see. Yeah, I think this is actually fun because my story is kind of sweet, right? But
mm-hmm.
I love stories with a good dark edge, and I think it's safe to say you do too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we talked about stalkers,
Mm-hmm.
true and die,
Mm-hmm.
protection. Do you think readers would love a healthy love story or a very intense?
From you will always be intense.
Intense. Yeah, because it can be intense and healthy in like in their specific, in their way.
Fair. In their own version, correct. Because the healthy portion, healthy is like saying normal in the sense that normal is whatever you define as normal. What is normal for you is not normal for me, is not normal for Betty, and that's okay. That's life, right? So as long as it's, you know, really like steamy and
Intense.
healthy for them,
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, if both consent, if both are on the same page.
okay, a little bit of Dubcon. I need to go in with that with my dark romance. A little bit of Dubcon, a little bit of dubious consent there. You know, they consent, but they don't in that exact moment. But
They do, but they don't, but they do. Don't
mm,
talk.
Yes, yeah.
Please don't stop.
Uh-huh.
dark
Uh-huh.
romance moment. It's like, you know, like no, 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 no.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
Exactly. Where are we going? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
ow,
okay.
away. Yes.
Is there anywhere that we draw a line?
In reading, no,
No.
Reading. Yeah. Not
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah. You're reading. No.
got no issues with.
Oh yeah, don't kill animals.
Oh yes, she has that one. Don't kill
I
cats.
have that trigger.
Ideally,
Yeah, If I say,
Yeah.
especially cats.
I've written stories about cannibalism,
Ooh.
um, about murder.
Right.
What you want to say is that we read something that has some
Cannibal?
hints at
Yeah,
cannibalism.
it's one of the triggers, yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm
sorry,
triggers
Mira.
for me are menus.
But
I don't.
blood sounds more vampire-ish.
Bloodbound is vampires, but we'll circle back to that. But yes, we did read one with
No,
that trigger warning. But again, for me, triggers equals menu. There, I haven't found anything that really that I can't read. Right? I might not. For instance, I don't enjoy that version of like daddy play.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
personally, not my yum. But
yeah.
then
But
again,
trigger,
I
yeah.
won't necessarily stop reading because of that,
Mm.
because I just need to understand what's the story behind. If the story is interesting, I stay. If the story is not there, I'm out.
Yeah.
But that happens
Yeah.
for any trigger. Like,
True.
there's no
Yeah,
story,
yeah.
I'm out.
Well, I'm with Betty though. When animals are hurt, I'm out. Like instantly out. Other than that,
Yeah. I'm not out. Like I read anyways, but I'm very angry at the author. Very angry.
no. If the animal gets hurt, like on purpose without a reason, yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
I haven't. I think I've never read any. No, I don't think so. But that would be a trigger. And guys out there, authors, that might lose you a star. Okay, if you, I'm warning you, if you kill an animal, especially a cat, you won't get my 5 star.
Sorry, ladies, I'm soulless when it comes to reading. My soul is like my heart, black. Like, fuck it.
Like your
As
coffee.
long as there is a story behind it, I'm in. Slaughter everything. I don't care.
Poor thing.
But give me the goods.
No,
Yeah.
no. Sorry, cannot get down with that. No, that's the only one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We don't yuck on other people's yums. It's like fair enough, right?
True. Very true.
Going
Yeah.
back to that normal portion.
Yeah.
There ain't no normal.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's kind of disturbing that I care more about the animals than the people, maybe. But
Really?
is
If
it?
it's a movie, I did see a movie. It's interesting. It was a Second World War movie, and yet the only time I flinched and or cried was when they killed the dog. They were killing everyone, including children, and I was like, why did they kill that? Oh,
Yeah.
That would
But it's
probably
a
be
very
it.
valid question. Why did they kill the dog?
the logic that they applied to the dog was exactly the same to the children and the families, which was did not. And this again, see, there's the point. There was always something behind. The logic for them was there was no world outside of the Reich, and it didn't make sense for life to continue. Therefore, everyone, children, wives, the whole family, everyone, and
The
that included.
Nazis actually
That's all.
did that.
It
The
was about
Nazis
them. Yeah,
made their yeah.
it was about the last couple of days in the bunker in Berlin.
And people normally say that they like dogs, but they didn't. They normally attach bombs to the stray dogs and make them go to the to the other side to explode. So yeah, and
Uh,
again,
um, before people became SS officers, they got trainings with a dog, and they went through the full training with the dog. And their last task to finish the training was to kill the dog. Just
What I'm going to say, don't hate me. it makes sense from a psychological standpoint
Yeah.
of breaking the
Because
person.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's
So
awful.
it's unfortunately it does. Yeah.
It's the last barrier that you
Yeah,
Yep.
have.
Exactly.
what you're
You
saying,
lose all humanity after
we
that.
might not agree, but yeah, it made sense. Yeah. For the purpose, for their purpose. Yeah.
If it
Right?
came to a
Again, I'm not
dog.
saying it makes sense in the normal
Yeah.
life, but from a psychological standpoint, if that's your last barrier before you, lose the last shred of your humanity and soul, it makes perfect sense that that's
Yeah.
the last test.
It's still disturbing though.
Oh, it's beyond disturbing. Everything about Second World War is disturbing. And yet it's a part of history that I love to see movies about and, you know,
Yeah.
read
Yeah.
about. But yeah,
So many stories there. Many stories. Unfortunately real. Yeah. All right. What is the one thing that makes you read a book in one sitting?
have good plot with a lot of emotional damage. I will not let go of that book until I have consumed it, inhaled it. If there is no real emotional damage, right? If the stakes are not high, then I can read, you know, read. But if there are like big stakes, and I mean always in the emotional sense, because, the rest, okay. But emotional stakes, I'm in. And I'll stay until 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Yep. Me too. I think
Those are the ones.
I think you touch on something very important, the emotional part, because like there can be so much happening outside of the characters that
Mhm.
drive the story, but like you want to see them evolve, right?
Need to feel that, right? You need to feel it in your bones. If it's
Yes.
just, and then he cut the door down, and then he went, you're like, okay,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
mhm, yeah, fun. But it's not going to get me to, stay there. But emotional stakes that really hurt, fuck yeah, I'm in.
those are the ones touch you the best, right?
Always.
Well, that also answers my next question. External stakes or emotional damage?
Always emotional.
Yeah. Okay. But if you have to choose between tension or darkness,
I'll go for tension.
I'll go for darkness.
You. I knew that you
do
would.
that.
That's the moment where we say, love you, but
But yeah,
What
this is
about
where
dark
we go.
tension?
that's like peak, right? Putting it all together and just elevating it with a
That's Chris.
lot of dark souls. Yes, exactly. Like,
All right. Um, I don't even know what I meant with this one.
don't worry, we get that a lot to ourselves.
Yeah, does the story need dark elements to be intense, or does the emotional impact carry the story more?
I think
Oh, the
emotional impact carries the
emotional.
story more. If it has darkness, yay, more yum. But it can be all rose outside, but inside have a turmoil that doesn't stop, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Kelly,
I'll
I
stay.
hate to break it to you, but then you're choosing tension over darkness.
In this particular case, yes, because for me, darkness ideally comes always with that emotional turmoil, right? But if it's just dark aspects for dark, it's like everything is fine, but he's a butcher and he's killing children. But everything is fine. He feels no remorse. Like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's like you can have a lot of dark elements, But if emotionally it doesn't click, then
So tension.
okay, fine. How about dark tension? Can we stick to that one?
Okay.
Yes.
We'll give you that.
How do you drink your coffee?
Black like my soul.
Both of you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I figured a little sweetness, but all right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. If it's not my morning coffee normally, if I get to go fancy,
well, if it is
then
an
I'll
espresso, if it is an espresso,
no, I'll have a vanilla, like cold brew with vanilla.
I like cappuccino. If it is an espresso, I do put a little bit of sugar,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But let's say in our day to day, when we meet each other, which we do every day,
every
we will
day.
both have a mug of this brew black, like our souls.
Yes, the smell of the coffee.
Uh-huh.
So
Today we
now
did that
imagine
at 7:30 in the morning, and we were
7.
like, coffee.
I think I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee by that time.
Wow. That's painful, as in waking up very early, but respect.
Yes.
So
I would kill-
imagine that Elena says, I'm gonna come and pick you up for coffee.
Hmm.
What would you be wearing?
I'm a jeans girl, jeans boot, and a tight t-shirt because I like tight. Yeah. But yeah,
While you have pretty boots, for me, it's always going to be combat boots. And a t-shirt, preferably a Zadig Voltaire that is loose with a
yeah,
lot of
with a
because
band.
yes, with a band with skulls,
Yeah,
because that's me.
I'm more boring in that sense. I'm more boring. I like
No, you're a bit more like, let's call it upper class goth, because you do like your black, but then it's form fitting and skirts.
yeah.
I'm more of combat boots. I love my Doc Martens. Sue me. Or Snickers. If it needs to be anything else, it will be nice Adidas. And that's already like a concession to exist. It's a nice pair of Adidas. But then it's always going to be a band t-shirt or a sweatshirt. But, putting it out just to make it a bit prettier is a Deacon Voltaire one with skulls.
Yeah,
Like that. Sorry.
I can see that.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm sure you already saw it, Betty. It's like, let's go out. Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, on one of our dates, like I think I already like. Where did I see that? Oh, okay.
Like, why? Why?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to choose. So you have your rapid fire. I'll have hard decisions.
Okay.
Forbidden love or power imbalance.
What's the first one? Sorry.
Forbidden
Forbidden
love.
love.
Forbidden love. Or
I'll go for power imbalance.
hi.
It's like both.
Forbidden power imbalance.
Yeah, I want it all.
That's a song.
um, I don't know. I really don't know.
Wow. Okay. We'll keep them both in.
Yes.
Possessiveness or control?
Possessiveness.
Possessiveness.
You were really quick with that one.
Oops.
Someone's truth is showing.
And I think I already know the next one as well. Obsession or protection?
Obsession.
Obsession.
I didn't. I like. I she, it was still on obsession, and I was like, hey, that's what.
Wasn't even a question, was it?
Babe, love you. Okay. Are you
You can answer, Kelly. You can.
are you okay? Let us know. Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay. I like, to be honest, I wouldn't choose. I will I will plead the fifth because it's a mix for me.
I think one comes with the other. A little bit.
What is the second? Obsession. Obsession for
Protection.
Protection.
protection. Okay.
It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, whatever. Fine. Still obsession.
As long as they are obsessed, that's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Forced proximity or fated mates?
Forced proximity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cold silence or ultimatum?
Cold silence.
That's annoying.
No, annoying is a fucking ultimatum. I would kill him.
At least you knew what you were dealing with.
Doesn't matter. For me, that's one of those moments where I go like,
Ultimatum is taking a choice away. Wait,
it's usually presented as a choice when there is no choice.
exactly.
So it's like, hell no.
But at least you do know where somebody stands.
You do.
Unless you don't.
But cold silence is exactly that's mysterious. It leaves you hanging.
It's true. It's very true.
And that's where I go like, tell me more.
Are you talking about your perspective? Like you doing the silence treatment
Receiving it.
or receiving?
Yeah.
Yeah, like no.
No, Betty couldn't deal with cold silence. She would be like, what the fuck is going on?
Like yeah, I don't have like come on, I don't have patience for that. Yeah.
I would be
Because as soon as he did the ultimatum, as you were saying, and very rightful, my decision was made. Like I don't do that.
it's like define decision. That's already been made.
Like what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What?
Please, you said. Okay. I'll make it for you.
Let me open the door real quickly.
Like, where is the door?
See, I'm really light. I would even open the door.
Oh, that's polite of you.
I would, yeah. I'm a sweet
No.
person.
I would close it in their face before opening it again. It's like, oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
It's like,
But I think
oh, I didn't know it went that way.
I think it makes your life easier if it is ultimated.
Yeah.
It does, but for me, that loses the.
You like to pray.
I think it's one on the edge because cold silence can lead to miscommunication.
Can.
Exactly.
If you allow it.
Razor fine edge.
Yeah.
But again, if you are able to not, and again, it can exist situationally in the sense that it's in that moment, not forever. If it's forever, then and there comes the ultimatum of there's a fucking door. Go away.
Well, I guess in a way
Right.
it also becomes an ultimatum, right? If
It
somebody's gonna
Yeah.
even invest. Yeah. Morally gray or protector?
Can we have a morally great protector? Because they normally are.
They normally protect, but not just.
If you
It
have to
doesn't have to
choose.
be just for protection.
Is it weird that we don't know that I don't know the answer?
No.
It just means you need to read more dark romance to have the answer.
Morally gray. Because I already like them obsessed. So
This is true. It's fair enough. Fair enough.
It's fucking black. Just don't even pretend that you are moral at all. It's like, that's go. That's okay. It's fucking black.
Scream 1, 2, or 3.
One. I'm sorry.
I've
No, she's out.
yeah.
No. She couldn't be perfect. Okay, Mira, we have to give her some, like,
Yeah.
she's a perfect
Yeah.
woman. So, yeah.
I guess you have to have a flaw, and this is it.
But I did love Drew Barrymore dying. No, I think it's the perfect entrance to that series. Her death. You're like, fuck, what? This was in the 90s, right? So what the fuck is this? Oh, yeah.
It's
One.
yeah, definitely one.
I did go and see the last one, though, mind you. Wait.
You did what?
I did go and see the last one.
You're so cute.
Oh, I like him.
Is it worth it? The last one?
Yay and nay. So it's one of those that you don't go for the plot,
Yeah.
but it is Wes Craven-ish. So there is a last scream. There is a lot of jumps, right? But that's it.
Okay.
And
I'll
it
go
does
in
have,
with low expectations.
yes, but they did bring back Stu in a way. So,
Yeah,
I mean, come
really.
on.
In a way, well, I guess there's no other way than in a ways.
Mm-hmm. You're going to have to watch it and then tell me.
That would be so lame.
But they brought him. He exists again on the movie. So I was like,
That is the only reason that I actually want to see this one.
well, me too. I went because of that. Because it's not, I mean, love Neve Campbell, but come on. How many times is she going to escape death? Like 300 fucking times? For
But
me, the only interesting characters are Stu and Gail.
That's
yeah,
why I
Gail
like
is there.
scary movies.
she
Ask
was
me
probably
about
my
a scary
favorite.
movie.
No, honestly. Gail was there. And I was like, so cool. That's it. Because it's like, if you think about her story throughout, right, with Sydney, it's like,
Did she please tell me she got punched?
I don't think she did, but I do believe someone around her did. It was one of those moments of a swing and a miss. But I don't recall. I just remember going like, she's still here. She still exists. So
Alive.
Yeah,
and
I think Bill Weather set a high standard for me for women. It's like,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I mean, bitch is a survivor. Again.
Talk about, I mean, Sydney, yes, definitely. But Gail, like, sh-
Right?
maybe not the most popular opinion, but she's way cooler than Sydney is in some.
She is. Come on. She is. And she takes mean punches and she's still there. Like, fuck it, I'm here. I don't care. Yes, I'm gonna get punched again, but I'm here. And everyone around her also dies. Remember, I don't know if it was on the first or on the second that again, wherever she is, it's not just Neve, it's also Courtney, right? Wherever she goes, all of her entourage ends up dead.
I mean, and then Dewey died like 3,000 times before he actually died.
But I love Dewey. I love that character, but I prefer the Scary Movie version, Doofus, because it's like it's too
Yes, 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 yes.
Doofus, Officer Doofus, and I'm like, yes. Who, by the
That
way,
was
is coming back. Okay,
Doofus or Dewey?
Doofus for the new Scary Movie. they're actually picking back the characters. I'm like,
They are
okay, I'm
gonna
gonna
be
watch that.
fun.
Exactly. So, but yeah, yep.
Yeah, I think that was my questions.
Thank you.
Okay.
Was fun.
That was different and very fun.
Oh, Betty. Oh my God. Again, she pops our cherry.
She did.
Okay. It's always the
I'm
first with
very
Mira.
blessed to be there.
All right. So, Mira,
Yes.
first of all, thank you very much for taking your time and being with us and talking about a lot of things, which was super fun.
Was definitely
We will keep our eyes open, Missy, to see what comes up. And reminding you that we have a binding contract of forever in regards to arcs.
Yep.
Just in case you forget, it is a forever one.
I don't think
So
I
we'll
get
be
the
paying
chance
you.
to forget.
But it was a pleasure to meet you, and thank you very much for joining us.
It was great to meet you too. Thank you.
Bye bye.
I
So
hope, I hope you guys enjoyed our conversation with Mira as much as we did.
that was fun. That was fun,
It
and
was,
I did love the fact that we switched roles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
dynamics.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did love Mira. I did love the book. And now, Betty, you and I need to go and scout that same universe for book 2. We need to scout that.
It did make me think, like,
Right?
I, well,
We'll need to go
whomever
and
they
have a
are,
look.
whomever they are, we will find out.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I just realized that I already have, like, fresh from the oven, my arc for BB Moonville, hers to follow. Yes. Yes. And although it was not require happy dance, I will
No.
do.
I'll dance with you because I'm super curious to know what you think.
So, guess what I'm going to do today now? Yes, I will
I
start
mean,
the arc.
I need to know. I need to know everything you think
Oh,
about
you
it.
will.
It's going to be one of those.
You will.
I
You
know.
will.
I know. I'm going to be waiting for those messages like, what the fuck? Why? What? I'm going to love them.
Yeah,
That's
it's going to be like, how dare you?
There might be a couple of how dare you. Just
Oh,
saying.
guys, we need to end this. No, I'm joking.
Because you need to go and read. I get
Exactly.
it. Like, babe, I get it. I just
Yeah,
need to say one thing.
go ahead.
Did you know that maybe next week we're going to be talking about a certain band, a certain doctor who gets to meet the frontman? Do you remember that? Maybe it's time to refresh your memory.
It is. Is ringing some bells. Yeah. So,
Take it away.
well, if you want to know who will be our next guest, so click the subscribe button and then the notification icon as well, so you can have the notification when we release the next and the others videos. In the meantime, please like our video. Please also follow us on Instagram and Spotify. Yes, because we are also on Spotify. And show us some love and see you next time.
All right. See you guys
Bye-bye.
next time. Bye. If you're curious about the book we were discussing, it is Burn Protocol by Mira Moore.